This is Shawn1113 with your Shawn1113 sports show here on Anchor. Thank you so much for listening. Before I get started, actually, just want to thank everybody who's been listening to the podcast, not only from the U.S., but from South Africa, Germany. Thank you so much for listening, wherever you are in the world. It's been, like I said, my life has changed a little bit personally. I was hired for a job recently, and it does require going at night. So it's it's been, like I said, I've gotten used to it now, and it's been a good little while since the last time I read. I mean, last time I heard from you heard from me. Um, it does. It's a night job, and I'm not gonna say any more than that. It does take up a lot of my time, and that's fine. But I'm happy because mainly because I am at a job. I'm counting my blessings. A lot of people don't have jobs still at the moment or anything like that. So keep that in mind. Keep in your prayers. To be honest with you. In the world of sports, kind of a bizarre world in a bizarre year like 2020. That's like no other. Hockey first. It's nice to have a sit have a eat like actually a live sport to actually watch without being politicized, shoved down your throat to death. To be honest, but also, so I enjoyed that. I was beginning to enjoy. I am, of course, a little bit of college football is better than none. Even the teams that like I mean Austin P, Central Arkansas, um, you know, all those teams that you don't ordinarily watch because the big conferences cancel their season, have 12, Big Ten, what have you. It's college football is better than nothing at this point for college football. And keep your thoughts and prayers for Hurricane Laura as it hits Louisiana and Texas coast right now. So it's a Category 4 storm as I was recording this. So keep your thoughts and prayers there. Um, and now back to sports. Baseball keeps going along and all the other stuff. The NBA, oh my goodness. I don't even know the first thing to say. I think people were starting to enjoy the NBA in the bubble. Then all of a sudden this Jacob Blake story shows up, and it's like, and it turns out the guy was basically wielding a knife, going after people, want to get a gun to try to shoot at police, and police shoot him 7 times, probably excessive, but he was a dangerous, and it turns out the guy had a pretty big record, and yet the NBA boycott the walk instead of believing in the players. They cry about this thuggery, cry about this, because it is a legit issue, but yet they cry for like a bunch of thugs. I mean, a thug like this, a thug like that, because God forbid if they're not going to cry about black on black crime. They're not going to cry about it if it's a black person killing a white person either. I mean, yeah, if I was an NBA player, and then Kenny Smith walking off, basically his job, he might well keep walking. To be honest, and of course they're gonna let him back. I'm sure TNT will let him back to Turner Sports, but you basically walked off the Kenny Smith. You basically walked off the job, in my opinion. You should keep walking. Solidarity, my foot. I mean, come on now. And now they want to, NBA players want to cancel the season. You know what? I don't care if you do. I don't care if you don't. I just had it with you guys. I just had it with your crybaby garbage. In a more, I mean, if you want to go for, if you want to really solidify, have that cause, you know what I would have done? I would have given up my NBA paycheck for that game. Still played the game. Pick up my NBA pick up, help the family of Jacob Blake, who's paralyzed basically, and do it that way. A negative turned to a little bit of a positive, even for a guy you supported that has a criminal record. That would have been better than boycotting the game. What does boycotting do anyway in general? Regardless, it's short lived. It's not effective at all. Not effective at all. No. Boycotts are generally not effective at all. The only boycott that I can think of in history that's been justifiably effective was the Civil Rights Movement. That's it. To be honest, only time boycotts made sense. You have to have, boycotts. You have to have a large number of people supporting it to make it effective, and that will hurt the big wallet of the person you're boycotting with. But it's always going to be short lived. Otherwise, it's going to be generally short lived, and that's it. And then NBA players going. I don't like I said. To be perfectly honest, I don't care if you cancel the season. I don't care if you don't anymore. NBA, you're the National Bazaar Association, and that's it. And a bunch of crybabies. You don't want to give up anything for, even for a cause that some people might think is wrong. So make a choice, NBA players. You love the game or you love politics. You want to get in politics? I don't give a rat's. You know what. But that's my opinion about it, and if you like it or you don't, if the case may be. So this is Shawn1113 Sports Show, episode 7, and thank you for watching.